12 more hostages held in Gaza were released today. Top U.S. officials and others are pushing to extend the pause in hostilities now in its 5th day.
WGN's Julian Cruz is tracking developments. He joins us in studio with the latest now. Julian.
Well, Ray and Lourdes, aid organizations desperate for more time. The hope is Israel and Hamas will agree to extend the pause in fighting to get more food and medicine into Gaza, while Israeli families pray for the release of loved ones. A heart-wrenching scene in Tel Aviv tonight as the loved ones of baby Kfir Bibas and supporters plead for Hamas to release the 10-month-old child and other Israelis kidnapped by Hamas terrorists back in October.
Who hugs them when they're crying? We know exactly where they are. Hamas took them, and Hamas is required to bring them back right now.
10 Israeli citizens and 2 Thai nationals were handed over to the Red Cross, Israel releasing 30 Palestinian prisoners. Since the pause in fighting began Friday, 150 Palestinians released from Israeli prisons, with Hamas freeing 81 hostages so far, 61 of them Israelis. Hamas and other militants are still holding about 160 people, 9 of them Americans. A spokesman for the Qatari foreign minister says his country is working with Israel and Hamas to extend the truce and obtain the release of more hostages.
That we have an extra number of 20 hostages that are ready to be released within this 48 hours. I cannot testify to any other number at this moment.
U.S. Secretary of State Tony Blinken in Brussels meeting with NATO top leadership.
I am very pleased to see hostages returning home, coming back to be with their loved ones, and we're determined to continue that for as long as possible to bring as many people home as we possibly can.
Blinken and the White House also hoping to extend the pause to allow more food and medicine to reach Gaza. At the Pentagon today, top U.S. commanders describing the latest effort.
Today, the United States airlifted 24.5 metric tons, or more than 54,000 pounds, of UN humanitarian supplies to provide vitally needed medical supplies, warm clothing, and food and nutrition assistance to the people of Gaza.
The U.S. aid transported by American aircraft to Egypt, where it's driven into Gaza. Organizations like the Red Cross working to distribute vital supplies as quickly as possible. But without another pause in hostilities, the window of opportunity could soon close. It's a desperate situation on both sides of this catastrophe. Ray?
All right, Julian, appreciate it.